What is up, guys? Welcome to the vlog. In today's video, we are actually installing a test pipe and an APEXi Catback exhaust on the 240. If you didn't see my previous video announcing and doing a little walk around of the 240, definitely check that out. It's really awesome. It's where I show you guys exactly what my plans are and give a full walkthrough of the 240. It's a good video. Go check it out. But anyways, here's what we're working with today. We have the catback, mid pipe, muffler, and the test pipe right here. So when I got the car, it actually did not even come with an exhaust on it. It's just all the way up to the catalytic converter, which is not gonna be there anymore.
But it did come with an aftermarket header.
Hey, that's a plus. So the car sounds awful, sounds god awful. It's a single cam KA. So I'm hoping with the exhaust, it sounds a little bit better, but from what I've heard, these cars don't sound the best. So we'll see what the end result is. But huge shout out to APEXi Integrations for helping me get this exhaust. This is actually the last one in the United States, and it's discontinued. You can't even get it anymore. So that is really awesome. And like I said in my last video, that's my plan for the cars, to have a bunch of awesome rare JDM parts on the car, be a super clean street show car. So we're gonna get started today with the exhaust. On a scale from 1 to 10, how fucked are the bolts on the exhaust?
Honestly, is 10 being the most fucked?
Yes.
These are actually in pretty good shape. The nice part is this car doesn't have an exhaust like you said, so all we have to do is remove this catalytic converter for now, which is 2 bolts. And we actually have a
test pipe,
which is gonna replace this. And then the exhaust will bolt onto the back side of that. So it should be pretty easy.
Last thing, I'm very sorry about the lighting. One of our lights up top burned out, so we're using this pop-up light. No, it's not the best, but it's all we have. So Mickey is starting out by taking off the catalytic converter. Very, very easy. And then we're gonna put the Megan Racing test pipe right there. So aftermarket headers, as you can see, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's probably a company called Pace Setter or something like that, I think. Wow, that's interesting. Probably gonna wanna do something about that. This header is basically touching the floor pan below your left heel, and it's actually started to burn the undercoating off the bottom of the car. So we'll want to probably move that down a little bit with the bolts to adjust it. So eventually you're going to want to replace this with an actual catalytic converter, Dustin, so that you can pass smog. I think we have to say that, right?
We have to say that, yeah. Well, that'll happen. All right, stock catalytic converter will be set right here. Here is the test pipe we have. So I said it was a Megan Racing test pipe. Very, very good build quality. This thing is sick. So this is what stock versus Megan Racing. That's a huge difference. Huge difference. Also comes with nuts and bolts and
new hardware.
Sick. So we're rolling, dude.
It appears that the guy that installed the last catalytic converter on this car or the header just used like RTV to seal it. I also used a paper gasket that shredded itself to death on here. So I've just grabbed a flat blade and I'm using that to sort of remove all the old material. That way we get a good seal with the new gaskets that we got with the test pipe.
All gunked up, dude.
All right, so we're installing the test pipe and we realized that the flanges on either side of this test pipe are different shapes. So that means it could either go this way or it could go this way. And we weren't sure because we don't have a stock exhaust on here to go off of, like where this O2 sensor bung goes, or basically how it's oriented. So it can only go 2 ways, or this way, up or down this way, so 2 other ways. What we did was we just grabbed the exhaust and kind of held it in position to figure out the angle of this flange, and figured out that this actually mounts in this fashion here. So this mounts up to the exhaust properly. This kit came with 2 exhaust flanges, 1 for each end of the test pipe. So you'll want to insert one on one end of the test pipe where you're going to mount it. Get the mounting surfaces flat and utilize the hardware that came with the kit.
Okay, test pipe is connected to the headers. Now all I have to do is put the catback on, connect it there, put the muffler on, and we're good.
Yeah, we're gonna keep these bolts a little loose because we're dealing with an aftermarket part to an aftermarket part to an aftermarket part to an aftermarket part. So chances of this all lining up good right off the bat is not very good. So we're just gonna go with everything loose. We can adjust it as we install.
So test pipe is on. We're gonna go ahead and put this portion of the exhaust on. We're almost done. All right. So Catback is on. We left this on just so we don't ding it up and get fingerprints everywhere. But this is how it's looking. I know everyone hates on the way a KA sounds, but I have a good feeling about this. I really do. Very, very, very quality exhaust, so good. So, slight issue as there's always to expect. There's no rubber hanger mount thing right here for the muffler. And here's what it looks like. So there's 2 mounts for a hanger and there is 0 here. So we've got to go online, look it up, see why there's nothing here to mount the muffler up with. So no luck finding the part just yet. Mickey, what are your ideas for fixing this?
I don't like half-assing anything, so I'm gonna search on Throttle and see if I can find the rear exhaust bracket that we can bolt on. If I don't have any luck there, I'll stop at a local junkyard and see if I can find one in the morning. But for now, we do have 3 other hanger locations that are, 2 other hanger locations plus the flange that will tighten everything down. So being this is titanium, there's not a lot of weight here and we're not driving the car anywhere anyway. We're just gonna hang it. We're just not gonna have the rear mounts on, and it is a bracket that goes around the actual titanium muffler. So we can actually add that after the fact once we get that. We can unbolt the muffler from here, pull it off, bolt the bracket on, bolt the muffler back on, and be done. So it's actually pretty simple.
So everything is still good, just without the hanger. We're gonna mount it up. Like you said, I'm not driving the car anywhere. None of the electronics work, like I said, and it's not registered or anything yet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. For the actual good part, the muffler. This thing is so sick. It's such high quality. The titanium tip looks really good. Sucks that I just have to like hang right here, but it's gonna look sweet. It looks really, really good. Obviously, it's very wobbly right now, but when I get the hangers, it'll be fixed. It's not gonna be wobbly. Just for now, just because I'm not driving it, it's gonna be, just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna have the muffler on so you guys can hear it, but not gonna be driven like this at all. Silencer's out. It's a serious silencer, dude. Jeez. So with the tip, you can actually adjust it to come out as far as you want by using these holes right here. So you can have it all the way in like that, or you can even extend it out a little bit like that. So I think that's a super cool feature of the exhaust. That's a moment of truth. Let's hear how it sounds.
Actually pretty nice.
It really does not sound bad. It sounds good. So what I wanted for the car, since it's going to be a true street show car, is I don't want something that's like extremely out of the norm loud. I want it to have a nice good tone and be relatively loud because I want a car that sounds good, but that's like perfect. It's what I wanted. It's good. I like it, dude. It sounds good.
Oh boy, we got a decent diff. Not bad for 1,500 bucks. Attaboy D. My man.